I'm working on it. I'm trying.
Well, try harder.
Okay. I'm trying. I don't know what's going on. Just calm down, will you? Calm down.
I've been trying.
Okay. I know. I'm sorry. We'll get it going here.
Our Haunted Travels with your hosts, Sean and Marianne Dawn.
Hello, Parapeeps, and welcome to another episode of Our Haunted Travels Live. I am your host, Sean Donnelly.
And I'm your angry co-host, Marianne Donnelly.
Yeah, we had a little trouble there at the beginning, but we meant to do that.
Yeah, we just had to do it 5 times, that's all.
We meant to be, Marianne's like, yeah, but then the stream wouldn't start, and she was really starting to get angry. So that was kind of real.
Kind of.
So Marianne has a rant she wants to share.
I am just so angry. I've been
She's
angry.
so angry about something. I said, well, we'll go live. I got to make some announcements anyways, and we'll go live. We'll let you vent, get it out, share it with the community, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So
is it my turn?
well, we could wait to.
Wait a couple minutes. You're putting
we
me
say
more.
hi to some of our guests that stopped by.
Sure, let's do that. Let's see who came to visit. So Abraxas is here, and Chandra Pivo is here. Gilbert Rod, Hell Kitten, Irish Whiskey 77. John is out there. Crypt 6. Tracy's here with T-Throng. T-Town Mary Ellen's here. Timber Hill Red Bones is here.
Alrighty. Did you say Hell Kitten? Yep. Okay.
Hell
I see Hell
Kitten.
Kitten.
Yep.
All right. Blindly Honestly.
Oh, nope. Blindly Honestly. Thank you for all joining me.
Thank you. This was like a spur of the moment type thing, so we really didn't promote it that much, and I thought I set the stream up. Did you guys get notifications that we were going to go live? I don't know. I don't know if you guys
great!
did.
We
What?
have a new sub, Rebel Rocker, who's going to be here.
Well,
The
I
the first thing you're going to find out is a rant from me. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully, I don't scare you away.
Yeah. So, should I do the announcements first or let you rant first?
I want to
'Cause
rant.
I know you want to rant, but I was thinking maybe we'll just like build up and like get better. It'll be better so they could see Marianne just like blow her top.
I don't know, because it might make me happier to
Let me
hear
do
things.
a couple of these.
Okay.
Let me do a couple announcements.
right.
Now we have people here because I'm afraid like you do your rant and they're like, oh,
They're all gonna leave?
They're gonna leave.
Okay.
All right. So first of all, I want to make an announcement. We do have our Patreon page up. We have our first Patreon, which we're going to announce their name. They're going to be a show producer on Saturday's show. Every Saturday at 5 p.m. we go live with a show called Let's Talk Paranormal. That is our weekly anchor show that we do every Saturday. No matter where we are at, we will do that show. And Marianne's going to drop the link. Here's what we're going to do. Our lowest level of Patreon is $1 a month. Okay? But what we're also going to do is we're going to start doing a weekly vlog. Just kind of something like this, and just sit down and talk with you guys and tell you what's going on. That's really might not be paranormal related, just stuff that's going on with us, and some behind the scenes stuff, which like Marianne's rant that she's going to talk about. I really feel bad for you. You were getting ready for tomorrow's video. But anyways, Marianne's dropping a link to our Patreon page if you would like to join our Patreon, because I'm going to tell you guys something. It's not that we don't care about the money portion of it. We are monetized. We thank everybody for helping us, and we're going to talk about our big giveaway, and everything is great. However, number one, we were worried we were going to get monetized because of the content that we're putting out. We were kind of like on the fence. But over the past week, they have demonetized a lot of our videos. And they are kind of like some of them that we talk about some really dark stuff, okay? So, not that we would ever stop whether we're making money or not. It's just some things I want to share with you guys that might not be shareable with the public, so to speak. And that's what our Patreon page is kind of going to be. So, all right, we have some technical difficulties.
Some people said that they lost the picture, but it looks
Are we
okay
back?
on my side.
Are we good?
So I'm not sure altogether. But we have some other people who have joined us while you've been talking. We have Clint Moore's here.
Hello, Clint.
Dipper Dude
Dipper Dudes
is here. Nomadic RV has joined us. Undead Otter has joined us as well.
We might be experiencing a little bit of internet creepiness here. So if we do drop out, just kind of like hang around or refresh or something, we should come back. We had problems Saturday when Pusha was on, and I think it kind of relates to something else, but I will be looking into that here shortly. Another announcement, Saturday's show. Saturday's going to be a big day. I'm going to actually, I don't know if Marianne's home in time, but at 2 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to be guests on HSFL Paranormal. And I think Marianne's going to be dropping that link here in a second. That's going to start at 2 p.m. Eastern time. If Marianne is not back, then I will go on the show and start until she gets home. But then we're going to take a little break, and he's coming on our show to share his paranormal story on Let's Talk Paranormal. So it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully the back holds out a little bit better than it is today. But, yeah, it's going to be fun. So make sure you check out HSFL Paranormal, and you can catch our show in there. All right, so we're going to call that a flip-flop day. I talked about Patreon. I talked about that. Are you ready for your rant, and then I'll get back to my announcements?
Sure.
All right. So I'm going to set this up just for a little bit. Tomorrow morning's video is going to be a recipe video. As you know, we're doing, or maybe you don't know, because we got some new people here. This week we're featuring Hershey, Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. There are several locations around Hershey, and instead of just doing the individual ones, we're doing the entire town because it all relates to Milton S. Hershey. Mm-hmm. And the story of Milton S. Hershey is quite interesting. So Friday's video with the history and stuff is really going to be cool. But tomorrow we're releasing a recipe video, which we have to record when we get done here.
Yes,
chocolate chips using Hershey.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Hershey chocolate chip cookies.
Using Hershey chocolate chips. Yes.
So Marianne was doing a little bit of research. There's another recipe, the original recipe, that started the whole Hershey empire, which was caramels. Mm-hmm. And she sent out some correspondence and got some really nasty stuff back, which she's going to vent about here in a second. Mm-hmm. However, tomorrow night, another announcement. Tomorrow night at 9 p.m., we are going live again.
Again?
Yeah, we're going to talk about whether Milton S. Hershey was actually Willy Wonka. She found some really cool stuff about that. All right, so the microphone is yours.
Gee, thanks. Stole my beginning,
see,
you know.
She's got her show face on. She's
I
so
know.
happy
Now I'm
now
like,
she's not
yeah.
upset.
See.
Here.
You were supposed.
I'll make you mad.
You were supposed to let me start some. All right. So here's the deal. I like to make sure what I present is correct. I do that in my school work with my kids. I don't want to teach somebody something wrong. And I know this is just chocolate chip cookies, right? So I, of course, looked up the original chocolate chip cookie, you know, Ruth Wakefield and all that stuff. You know, I looked all that stuff up. Then I looked and I found, hey, Hershey's is actually pretty similar. I'll talk about that in the video when I make the recipe. But as I'm doing research, you know, I know that Milton Hershey didn't start with chocolate. We know that in 1893 he got picked up on the chocolate thing while he was at the World's Fair, which we talked about before. In any case, he really started out, he had some little candy businesses when he was a youngster, and then he ended up, his big fortune started with caramels. And so I'm doing research on Milton Hershey, and I come across this article that has information about potentially finding his original caramel recipe.
So you're not making the caramels?
I am not making the
See,
caramels.
originally that video was going to be chocolate chip cookies. Because
And
it was kind of like a shout-out video for bottle caps.
because
He's
been
honest
begging
about chocolate chip
for
cookies.
chocolate chip cookie
So
recipe.
it was going to be kind of like chocolate chip cookies and Hershey caramels.
Right.
And you found this webpage and you were like
I
ecstatic.
was so happy because I'm like, oh, that's super awesome because now I can use his real recipe. And I'm like, okay. So
Tell these fine
One-
folks why you're so upset.
So one of the pieces of their website lists their tags, and so in their tags it was listed as news, Milton Hershey. I forget what the other thing was, and then it was also listed as now I forget the words.
Sarcasm?
No,
Satire?
satire. So I'm like, okay, I am a fairly educated woman. One, I know
This brought out some big words, folks. Some really long words.
I know that not everything out there is accurate. I mean, everybody knows that, not everything on the internet is true, right? So we know this. Mrs. Donnelly here knows this. And the fact that that had satire as one of the tags, I'm like, okay, I want to know what part of this is true because I know satire has to be based in something. So I want to know what part of this is true. And if it was true, I wanted to have a photograph of the actual recipe so that I can have it and say, look, see, this is what it actually looked like. So I reached out to the webmaster, I guess you would say, of this particular website that had this news article, supposedly, that was satirical. And I'm like, okay, I know what satire means. I did this with Jeff Mudgett. His book, the front cover says, based on a true story. I asked him flat out, what percentage is true? Obviously, I know what that means. It means it's like got some ads in. So I did basically that for this website. So I wanted to know, did they actually find this recipe? And if so, I wanted to have a picture of it. I didn't know what parts of their story was accurate and what wasn't. So I emailed them and I asked them that.
So you did your due diligence as a researcher to reach out and contact somebody
For
verification whether the data that they were posting on the internet was accurate or not.
Yes, I was doing background checks. I was literally trying to make sure that all my T's were crossed and my I's were dotted. And if I can get a copy of it in his own handwriting, like it claimed they had, I want it. I want at least a photograph of it. So I posted their to their site. I said, "Is there any truth to?"
Calm down. Say hi to Cab 7.
Hi, Cab 7. So I wrote, is there any truth to the Milton Hershey's caramel story?
This is what really upset her because she interrupted me. I was working on something and told me the reply.
Yeah.
Wait till you hear this.
So I said, is there any truth to the caramel story? If there was really a recipe found, is there any way I can get a picture of it? Thanks, Marianne Donnelly. The response I got back, I'm going to read you the entire response. If it's on the internet, it's true. Really? That didn't answer one of my questions. That was pure sarcasm. That was a flippant response. I'm like, are you kidding me? That's how they respond to someone who has a question about their content?
Breathe.
I was so angry that they didn't even take a minute and respond to my actual questions. All they did was, if it's on the internet, it's true. Okay. So I waited around for a while and I kind of got madder and madder because they didn't respond to actually what I asked. So I decided I'm going to write them back. So I wrote them back and I used a couple big words. I'll read you what I wrote them.
Okay.
I wrote,
This gets good.
Dear blank, because I'm not going to use their website. I'm not going to use their name. They're not getting any free publicity out of me. Thank you for the sarcastic response. This is, by the way, the reason for my inquiry in the first place. to determine the validity of the documentation alluded to in your story. Obviously, via your response, I will assume that there is zero validity to anything in your article. The least you could do in the future for inquiries is to give an actual response and not just a flippant remark to someone who's actually trying to procure if there is any portion of your information that holds any shred of truth. Completely disgusted by your response, Marianne Donnelly. Okay. So I got that off my chest. Basically, it seemed to me that he was making fun of somebody who was trying to do research to make sure that the facts were correct.
Yeah.
I went to bed. I woke up to a response.
This was yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning.
Yesterday
I've been
morning,
stewing
yes.
for 2 days
This
now.
is what I woke up to yesterday morning.
Now, in this response, he actually swore at me. I'm just going to use the letters for the swear word. I'm not going to say it. But understand that the full word is actually in his response to me. Oh, Marianne. Words cannot express my overwhelming affection, love, and affection for you, despite your disparaging words and overall disdain for me. Okay, sarcasm aside for a second, then I will get back to it. We are not journalists, investigative reporters, Clue the Game sleuths, or even mildly intellectually curious. Blank is all about sarcasm and BS.
But
Nothing
they used
more.
The actual word.
They used the actual word. Nothing more. Don't take us seriously, because we don't ourselves seriously. Didn't even, put the whole, he missed the word take in there. Anyway. Please don't be offended by the response, but rather recognize us for what we are. We are not superheroes who are going to save the day. Our capes are merely beach towels held on by a clothespin on its last leg. The tight-fitting onesies, because of our dad bods, are loose-fitting and saggy. We don't aim to please. We aim to sleaze. Regardless of what you think of our response, or us, we still love you. Unless you're rude, litter, are okay with vivisection, think America was ever not great, cuss in front of children under 6, kick dogs, or think Olive Garden is the best Italian restaurant in the county. I hope you continue to follow us, and if you're free Friday night, holla! Are you friggin' kidding me? I was so pissed. I literally went in the bathroom where he was taking his shower, and I'm like, this bad word. I could not believe that someone would respond to someone, first off, at all that way.
Via
Second
email.
of all, for someone who was making an inquiry to try to figure out what was factual,
Yeah.
to do their due diligence.
So we're not going to mention a website, but the only thing that you could take away from this, folks, is be leery what's out there. Because the sad part of this is it looks like a reputable website. And even students and stuff using the internet for research might come across what they're putting on there and take it as truth. You know, it's
Right.
like...
But the thing is,
It's sad.
if the students would actually write to these people to ask them the same things, these are
Exactly.
the responses that they're
Exactly.
going to get.
I know, I understand entertainment. I mean, I understand that. I mean, yes, but the way the website looks like, it looks like...
And it actually
Historical
has
research.
it actually has a tag called news.
Yeah.
But it had that one tag that said, satire. And I'm like, okay.
Are you okay?
I know what satire is. I know it has
Breathe.
some falsities
Okay.
to it.
Breathe. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
We're just not doing the caramel recipe.
So I completely took the caramel recipe out. I'm not going to use any caramel recipe. I'm just going to stick with chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, so tomorrow's video will be chocolate chip cookie recipe using Hershey's chocolate chips.
Yes. Yes.
But the
I
Hershey
just-
Empire, Hershey Empire, which is worth $10 billion, literally,
At least,
started
yeah.
with a caramel recipe.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
okay?
I was just trying to make sure the facts were right. I wanted to know what parts of their story were truthful, what parts weren't. And hey, if there was really a recipe in his handwriting, I wanted to see it.
Yeah.
To get that kind of response back, crazy. Absolutely crazy. My insides are still angry right now just reading that back.
I know.
I'm just like, I can't believe someone would actually make fun of someone for trying to get the truth.
Yeah. Are you okay?
I'll be all right.
It's all good.
I'll be all right.
See, I had to come on live and let her get this out because I've been hearing about it. And I sleep next to her.
But hey, on a more positive note, my crime scene socks and my bloody stockings came.
Yeah, that's not a Halloween costume. All right, so let's look at let's go through chat here. Okay, so Clint Moore says this all happened over a cookie recipe. Man, that is crazy. Actually, it was
The caramel
the
recipe,
caramel
but it's all
recipe,
good.
but
It was going to be for the
research for our video tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. On a good note, making cookies. Yeah, that is a very good note because I love chocolate chip cookies. But let's see.
What else did I miss while I was in my rant here?
going up
Yeah.
Timber Hill Bones, that's so rude. Hopefully it's talking about them. And
Yeah, hopefully not me.
Something that we said, but what,
I mean, I know I wasn't nice sending it back, but I wanted them to know that it's not right not to answer the person's question and just come up with that flippant response.
or be a jerk in the email. I mean, somebody took time to send an email. You know, if you're going to respond back, then be nice.
Yeah, either don't respond back and be like, oh, they don't respond, or actually say, sorry, we actually didn't have much of anything that was truth in that story. That's the way we, make our things, blah, blah, blah. Be nice about it. No. But I like how they tell me in their response back to me, we don't even take ourselves seriously, so don't take us seriously. I don't even take myself seriously. Okay.
All right, so let's talk a little bit more about our announcements. Should we talk about I don't know if we'll get new people in here. Our Patreon page is active. We got our first Patreon. If you actually go over to our Patreon page, and I think Marianne's going to post a link here in a second, it kind of explains the different levels. Our lowest level is $1 a month. And the reason why we've debated back and forth, should we do Patreon, should we not do Patreon, what should we do, that kind of thing. And since they started demonetizing a lot of our videos, a lot of them, we said, okay, well, we'll just go with the Patreon page and see if people want to support the channel that way, because eventually, hopefully, this is going to be part of retirement, and be nice. So in the Patreon, we're going to do a short little weekly vlog, tell you a little bit about our life or some behind the scenes stories about the location. For example, we're covering Hershey this week, so we're going to do a video about when we went to Hershey and made the
chocolate bars.
The personalized chocolate bars. We actually have some video from that, and we have the chocolate bar.
Yeah, what's really funny is you can put whatever you want in those things. We actually didn't know it, but we both made the exact same candy bar.
Didn't know it at the time. But,
until we picked them up. I'm like, wait, that's mine.
Those kind of videos like that really kind of don't. I mean, we could tie it into the location and that kind of stuff, but really the place at Hershey where we went and did it is not part of our channel. So those kind of little fun things, that's good. If you become a patron, you'll be able to see those. So, again, this Saturday at 2 p.m. we're going to be on HSFL Paranormal starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. Mm-hmm. And then take a little break, and then he's coming on Let's Talk Paranormal, which is our 5 p.m. show, where we now, thanks to Pusa last week, we kicked it off. We hear other people's paranormal stories. So he's going to come on the show and share his paranormal story with us. Thursday night, tomorrow night, we are actually going to go live again. We're not going to do it behind the haunting, not that intense, but Marianne found some interesting stuff, and it's going to be titled, Was Milton S. Hershey Willy Wonka? So she found some cool things about Hershey and Reese's and M&M, and was there somebody else? And how all that is actually related, and, you know, that kind of thing. So that'll be fun. We'll just pop on live here tomorrow. That'll be at 9 o'clock tomorrow night, so you guys know. Okay, also, can you drop the link to the giveaway? The big giveaway is going to be next week. Next week's going to be a very busy week for Panic D videos. The deadline to enter to win it, if you haven't done so, it's open to everybody. It's our way of giving back. The deadline's the 20th. Marianne's going to drop a link to the video, kind of explain what you have to do. It's very simple. You got to send in those emails with hashtag
Pick me!
And then by the 20th,
Pick me!
Friday the 21st, we were going to go live at 8 o'clock and do those giveaways. And then we're packing up, folks. We're heading out. We're going on a trip.
Yes, we are.
Woo-hoo!
Not far.
Not far. But might be a couple nights. We're going to Hillview Manor. So on the 22nd, when we go live with Let's Talk Paranormal, we're going to be live on location from Hillview Manor. We are speaking that day. And actually, I was going to bring that up. If anybody is in the area of Newcastle, Pennsylvania, it's actually
come visit us.
Paranormal convention that they do. It's from 11 to 6. Let's see if I could bring this up. Yeah, it's called HillCon, and it's pretty cool. We've been there a couple times, either as a vendor, but this is we're actually speaking, and our topic is, you know, if you guys have heard it before, it's a topic that we've done before on how you can do paranormal investigations or ghost hunting while you're traveling. But they got a lot of cool stuff going on there. The Trundle Manor, their stuff's pretty cool. Only Flesh, I haven't heard of them before, but you know, some paranormal related stuff, other things. These are some of the speakers that's going to be there. Oh, look, who's those people?
I don't know. Those people
we're speaking
odd.
at 1:20
Those people
p.m.
are odd.
Probably from 1:20 to 2, but we will have a booth if you want to stop by and see us. Eric Altman's going to be there. He's actually the producer of, actually, this gentleman right here. Okay, I got to pay some props to him. He's not on YouTube, but he was the producer of a show called Beyond the Edge Radio, and we met him. Man, how did we actually meet Eric? Wow, I can't remember.
I thought he contacted you on the internet. I don't think that we had met him until after we had been on the show several times.
I don't remember. I'll have to ask him. I don't remember how we actually met.
He contacted you, I'm pretty sure.
To be on his show
to be
as a
on
guest?
his show.
Maybe Dark Shadow Ghost Tours.
For Dark... Yeah, maybe.
Something.
Probably.
But then we started doing a segment on Beyond the Edge Radio called The Haunted Spotlight. And that was the actual beginning of what Panic D Videos is, our Haunted Travels. It was a 15-minute... Everything we do in 3 videos now was crammed into 15 minutes.
Yes.
On that radio show. And Eric Altman, he was the producer of that show. So he's going to be there speaking. Yeah, so it's going to be a fun day. If you're in the area, come on out and have some fun with us. I do believe, I'm not 100% sure, but he did say this, but PSPR Paranormal may come down and be on the show with us too. He may come down to Hillview, and it's gonna be a fun day. It's gonna be a busy week. So we got the 20th as the deadline to enter to win it. The 21st we're going live with the giveaway. The 22nd, that's Thursday, Friday, and sometime in between there we actually have to work too. But details. Should we talk about... October.
Hey, you're doing some announcements and I'm calming down.
She's
Like
calming down.
Like I was literally shaking again. I'm calming
All right.
down. So
October, of course, is Halloween month.
that
and
it is.
We're creepy people. And I've been in live streams and I've heard you guys say, I can't wait to see what you guys do for Halloween. All right, so here's the plan so far. Okay?
Okay.
First of all, we're going to put the location videos, the locations, on hold probably for the month of October. Just take a little break from them. We may do a cemetery if we go and do that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because, first of all, we're going to be hosting Michael Ferrer's B-Roll Smackdown for October. We're going to host it for him because he's going to be traveling. And the theme is going to be Halloween related. So, we'll be announcing that and details coming out. Those of you who are creators and would like to enter that, get ready. 30-second B-roll, something Halloween related. That's going to be awesome. So, we're going to be hosting that.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, this is so close, almost there. We are going to be running a mystery on YouTube.
Yes, and we're going to be involving a bunch of creators as well.
So, creators out there, if you want to be a part of this, basically you just have to record a short little video and we'll give you the details to put in the video. And we'll put all those together, and if you want to take part in it, even if you're a creator, you can take part in that mystery. And you watch all the videos and try to piece it together, and there'll be a form where you can enter to see if you could solve the mystery. And if you first level, you have to piece together a message, and if you do that, you're entered to win a $25 gift card. The second part of it is if you can guess the exact location of the man in the mystery, you could win some gold. And we are going to go live Halloween night, October 31st, and reveal the answers and draw the winners.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we have going on so far for Halloween. And maybe the saga of
Boris?
There might be a
Boris
video
might do
coming
something
out.
else for Halloween?
Might have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I see we had to go live. We have a ton of announcements. I got to keep these notes for Saturday, too. But, yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. So they're kind
Are
of...
people dropping out or are people getting excited?
No, they're
Who's
not
excited
dropping
for the
out.
mystery? Do you want to
Some
be a
are
part of the
saying,
mystery?
I love B-roll. They're saying they could do some Halloween art. They like mysteries. They see we're fun. We're fun.
We're fun.
Yeah, they like us. Everybody
here's what
except
the
for that
mystery-
guy likes me. No.
Here's what the mystery is going to be. Now, we have to sit down actually and make a couple videos, okay? And then we'll come out with another video. But you guys are watching this right now on how, all the details, how to enter and all that stuff. But basically the mystery is there's a gentleman who has gone missing.
Don't give him too much information.
No, I'm not. It's the mystery. Gentleman's gone missing, and he's been wanted for gold theft. Okay? So, they ransacked his apartment looking for him and found a list of all these YouTube creators that may know his whereabouts. Then what you'll have to do is watch everybody's video and try to piece together this cryptic message of where he's actually located. And if you figure out where he's located, the actual location, that's the second level where you can enter vials of gold. There it is.
All right. Sounds good.
So if you're a creator and you would like to take part in this, please email us, tweet, whatever you want to do. Let us know. We'll get you on the list and we'll get you the instruction video once we get that together. If somebody you wants to take part in this and it doesn't cost you anything, you just kind of like watch the videos and try to piece it together, then stay tuned. We got more stuff coming out.
Okay. So, we have R.J. Cox Paranormal. Said they used to live in Newcastle, but now they live in Australia.
Australia?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
a big move.
That's a long move.
Yeah, it's a big move, so that's kind of exciting. And PSPR is here, by the way.
So far that I know
And-
PSPR is going to be doing videos. Pusa Studio is going to be, being part of the creator part. Happy Trails Hiking, man, if you would like to do a video, that would be awesome. Gilbert, if you want to do,
yeah.
that would be awesome. ATGH Travel, that would be awesome. Just out and about, I'm like all you guys, just out and about. Tracy, even if you wanted to do it, it's actually going to be pretty simple. And then we're going to take and put those all together like in a playlist on everything, and you sit and watch them and try to piece together and solve the cryptic thing. And it's going to be simplified. It sounds kind of complicated, but it'll be simplified. We'll make it fun. And then our Halloween show, which we're going to have a crazy Halloween show,
Okay.
which would be fun.
Yeah. So
We'll
if
figure it
you
out.
want to participate as a creator
Yeah,
and be
get
part
a
of
hold
this,
us like
send
soon.
us a message. I know some of you are saying in here that you'd like to play along, but we will probably forget that once we leave this stream,
Yeah.
because we'll have to go back in here to actually see which comments were, hey, I want to participate in that. So please just send us a tweet or an email to panicdvideos@gmail.com and say, I want to be one of the creators in that.
Yeah, and
holiday
we're gonna
thing.
promote it outside of YouTube too, to like our other, like, I don't want to say channel, but our other marketing thing of people who come to our murder mysteries dinner. I mean, Dark Shadow Ghost Tours has over 7,000 followers on it of people who come to our murder mysteries, and we're going to say we're not doing one live, but you could take part on YouTube. So this could get your channel some super exposure of all them people
It
coming
would be
in.
very nice.
So just think about it, and we're going to send instructions of what you have to say and do it in your style. It's actually pretty simple.
Yeah.
And actually the only thing you have to do is like hold up a piece of the message. So even if the whole video is like the message, so what? But this is your chance to do a commercial to. So there's more to it, and we're going to
Yeah.
make a little
Yeah,
video to send
yes.
whoever's interested to take part. We're going to send you a link to a video where you can watch and see what needs to be done. So it's going to be kind of cool.
All right, sounds good. So Happy Trails is going to have to head out because they have an interview in an hour.
All
so
right.
they're going to email us tomorrow. They're writing it down so they don't forget. RJ Cox Paranormal, who moved to Australia, they're like, I would have loved to have investigated Hillview Manor. And, hey, if you can catch a flight, we'll be there next Saturday night.
So I've been lonely, Deja. I'm in the UK, so I might not be able to enter. Yeah, you
No,
can.
you can enter.
You can. We'll figure out if we can't get you guys the.
Because we've been doing Amazon gift cards,
If
but
we can't do the Amazon gift cards,
We can
it'll
get
be
you
some
something
sort of
else.
equivalent, $25 somehow. I know I got to look into that thing, but our giveaways that we do on like I've sent shirts to Sweden, they're in the UK, they're all over. So
India, we sent some to
we
India.
pay the customs and take care of that. So that's just part of our cost of doing business, so to speak. But because the YouTube is global, it's just how it is.
Yeah. So,
All right.
Anyhow,
PSPR, are you coming to Hillview on the 22nd? I know you said you were, but I was just going to see for sure. Because if you are, then I'm going to slate you in on Let's Talk Paranormal and help us do that show and be live from Hillview Manor.
yeah, I actually we've been on the list for the speaking engagement for that
For a long time.
forever. But I literally
Before
just
summer.
before the show, I booked our ghost hunt that night. So.
Yeah, we're going to stay and ghost hunt that night. Paranormal investigation. I don't like that term, ghost hunt, but
Well, I call it a ghost hunt.
yeah, we're going to investigate that night. So if you guys want to come out and do some investigating with us, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
We're debating about taking Harvey. We may take Harvey and stay there. If not, we might get a room. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
PSPR says yes.
Okay. Well, we'll talk, but I know that's a little bit of a drive for you. Maybe we'll split a room or something. then we never get any sleep.
Oh gosh, I would fall asleep. It can happen.
We'd be on YouTube. On YouTube strategizing.
The two of you might be. Katie and I'll go to take a nap.
Yeah.
Unless Katie isn't coming. I don't know if Katie's coming. So, Hell Kitten's back. Just out and
you're
about.
back. Where'd you go? No,
I know.
just kidding. You missed the whole show. No.
Just out and about, headed out. So thank you for stopping by and listening to my
thank
rant.
you for coming and listening to the rant.
Yeah, I was just really angry and upset. So I wanted to let you all know what I went through for your chocolate chip cookie recipe.
Well, it was for the caramel.
It was going to be. It was going to be a better. Yeah, I was going to have a
two-parter.
two-parter.
It's going to be a better video, but it is what it is.
It is. But it's okay. It'll be all right.
Well, tomorrow night we are going live again with some interesting content.
Yes. I think a little bit of, interesting relationships and things like that.
Yeah, you guys, even if you can't catch us live, I mean, go back and watch that one because it's kind of interesting when she was telling me, like, how the relationship, the M&Ms and Reese's and what was that guy's name from Willy Wonka? The guy that sent him in was trying to get the kids.
Yes, I said it yesterday.
I think Snodgrass or it's something like that.
Yeah, I said it the other night. I can't remember. Somebody in the chat tell us.
We'll have to know for tomorrow night.
I literally said it
Who was the guy that was trying to steal Willy Wonka's secrets?
Yeah. Literally, when I mentioned it to you, I said his name. No, it's something. I don't remember. It's all like I lost it. Completely lost it. Timber Hill wants to know where their apron is. Well, we have to win one.
Timber Hill Red Bones.
Maybe,
did you enter to win it?
Maybe
We're
you'll win
one
it.
Away.
Maybe you'll win it on the
21st.
big giveaway on the 21st.
Yeah, make sure you check out. You want to post that link again? How they get entered to win?
The giveaway one.
Yeah. So here's a link to the video explaining how you can enter to win it. I'm hoping all you guys have done this. We were 10 away from adding the first $25 gift card. Marianne was mad at me for saying that. And I'm like, the people aren't going to enter. We had 10 people. 10 people enter. 10. And I said 25, we'll add another $25 gift card. Right now we have a 50 that's going to be the big prize. Mm-hmm. But there'll be 10 items so far. Mm-hmm. Every additional 25, we're going to add another $25 gift card up to 150. But nobody's entering. I mean, we had 10 since I made that video. So
they think we should do a Willy Wonka giveaway.
A Willy Wonka giveaway?
Mm-hmm.
Gilbert
giveaway. Thinks we should do a Willy Wonka giveaway. Considering we're really doing Milton Hershey's.
I love the movie Willy Wonka.
You do. The original one.
There are three movies that are actually near and dear to my heart because every year they would play them on TV. This was back before VCRs and all that other stuff. They played them on TV around Thanksgiving time. And I, as a young kid, 2-3 years old, looked forward to these movies. It was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. It was your favorite movie, Wizard of Oz. Okay, and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I love those movies, and I have a very vast DVD movie collection.
Yes, he does.
And I was ecstatic when I was able to get all three of those original movies on DVD. Who they're going to go to, I don't know. When I get old, we got to get rid of stuff. It's going to be big giveaways. And you get a movie, and you get a skull, and you get a piece of this, and you get the crime scene socks.
I don't think anybody's going to want my crime scene socks in a few years.
No,
they'll be too, You know how, fabric gets after a while. But these are knee socks. I can't wait.
All right, Tracy, we're actually going to wrap it up here in probably about 10 minutes or so anyways. We're not going to go over an hour tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to come on and let you guys know about my lovely email that I got. And he thought, well, at the same time, I'll give you some
Announcements.
details and announcements. So
that was I don't know if that was the first time we had Cab 7. He's probably not here anymore. First time Cab 7 comes on our live stream, and here's Marianne ranting on an email. He probably won't be back for a very long time, if ever. Sorry, Cab 7.
yeah, oh well.
Hell Kitten says, I want skulls. Well, you know, Hell Kitten, I think you're entered to win. I'm pretty sure that we have your email. We're giving away a travel Boris.
Yeah.
He's in there.
But hey, I am going to my biology teacher convention in November.
We're not getting skulls.
And they generally have a company there that sells skulls. Not human.
What is that date?
But the date of the conference?
Yeah.
The 8, 9, 10, 11.
So the live at the Saturday show on November the 10th will be live from San Diego. Mm-hmm. Might have to do that on a cell phone because I don't know if I'm taking a laptop on the plane, but we'll see.
You're going to be gone for a week and you're not going to take your laptop? Are you kidding me?
Who am I kidding?
He's taking his laptop. He will.
Who am I kidding?
Yeah.
But, yeah. I just got to make sure I have that bag because carrying that thing through the Chicago airport was not fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anybody's in that San Diego area, I think we got like maybe a half a day or a day or whatever. We're going to do the Whaley House at some point.
Yes.
And if you want to go with us, we're going to do the ghost tour of San Diego, the ghost whatever. If you want to go with us, get a hold of us. That would be fun.
Yeah, we like the Ghosts and Gravestones.
Yeah,
group.
Ghosts and Gravestones are very good ghost tours.
They give a lot of history in theirs, and I appreciate that.
And we'll be getting some video and all that other stuff. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's November, and then and also the beginning of November. Oh, what's the date of that? I'll make it ahead of time. But the Gettysburg Address. What's
19.
Also, it'll be after
That'll
we
be
get
after.
back.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we get back, we'll do something about Gettysburg when we get back because the 19th is the anniversary of the Gettysburg Address, and when we were out there, we recorded. Well, Marianne recorded most of it. The path that Abraham Lincoln took to go to David Will's house and stayed there, and then did we get the path down to the cemetery? But I have video of her doing the Gettysburg Address. It's going to be awesome video. It's going to be awesome. On the anniversary date of the Gettysburg Address. So there's some announcements. That's what the title of this is.
So are we gonna
kind of let you know what's
So
going
are we
on.
gonna do David Will's house that week?
I don't know. We could.
Because I got some pieces.
Yeah, we'll get some video in there too. So.
I got some pieces.
Get some pieces of David Will's?
I do.
What would be? Oh yeah, because then the middle of the week video could be the Gettysburg Address thing. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll do. Yeah, remind me. I'll put that in the notebook.
Where is that little notebook, by the way?
I guess I get my travel Boris next Saturday at Hillview Manor. Sean. Oh wait, he said it real loud. Sean. Yes. There's more stuff here for you too.
You get your Gettys. I still have it in the log because we said we were going to wait and give it to you when we saw you. We have your Gettysburg Address, your Will's House body removal sign, and the Boris travel Boris to give to you on Saturday. Well, the 22nd, not this Saturday, next Saturday. So, yes, you will. He'll be there waiting for you. I won't let Sean sell him. All right, so how are we doing?
Are we selling travel Borises? I don't know what we're putting at the booth. I don't even know if we're going to sell anything. We'll have our books probably.
We'll have that stuff, and
we'll see what happens.
We'll have some of our my treasures to display. They will not be for sale.
No.
So.
Wow! Everyone's dropped. Boom, gone.
Well, it's
what'd you say?
It's lunchtime. It's dinner time.
It's lunchtime. It's dinner time.
Yeah. Yeah. Besides, they all came to see me get angry, and then when I was angry for a few minutes, it was fine, and then when I got happy again,
I could make you mad again.
Then when I got happy ticking again, then they're
Hates
like,
being
oh,
tickled.
okay, it's
that
just Mrs.
ticks her
Dog.
off.
Yeah, I
I've
don't
got
like that.
Claude for tickling her.
Stop it. Yeah.
She hates being tickled.
Yeah, I don't.
Hates it.
I do not like it at
It
all.
took a long time for you to allow me to even like put my arm around you.
Yeah.
You're skittish.
Yeah, I don't like being touched.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And she knows how to get rid of evidence.
Yeah, I had a friend. I had a coworker once who you know, we got along really well, and we would get each other presents for holidays and things like that, and got me a massage coupon for Christmas, and I'm like, can you just take this and give this to somebody else? I know they're expensive, and I won't use it because I don't like people touching me.
Yeah.
I really did. I gave it back. It's the only present I've ever given back and said, sorry, I really don't want this. Like, I felt that.
Kitten says she's the same way.
That's awesome. See, I just don't
Rachel,
know.
can we, we
Rachel
gotta do
Rawson.
we gotta do a slug face.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you gotta go slug face.
Can I just give my mean face?
Do you take that from what's that movie with Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase, where they're spies like us, where they went in that thing and they're the spinny thing.
That.
And they go to get some coffee and their faces are like.
Yeah.
Did I do it right, Rachel? Was that the proper way? On how to do slug face? No, you're supposed to get in their face. We weren't at Walmart. I was supposed to do that in front of people. Just walk up to him going, slug face! And walk away. I'm going to do that.
Oh, gosh.
I'm going to do it. That would be awesome. Oh, man. It's all fun.
So Irvin the Paid Tourist says, yes, it's dinner time. And I said, I have your dinner.
She's got to cook dinner yet tonight.
I gotta cook dinner, make cookies.
There we go. Yeah, slug face was perfect.
There you go, dear.
I've been doing that in some of our videos. Like,
Oh, goodness. Oh, well.
the hardest part about these live streams is sitting here watching that clock. We were here early today.
We were.
Because you thought it was 5 o'clock.
Yes.
And I'm sitting here making sure everything's working,
5.
and she sits down. I'm like, we're not going live till 5:30.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be at 5, so.
That's the hardest thing is watching that clock going tick, 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 tick. I just want to do it. Let's go live.
Gotcha. Timber Hill's having spaghetti.
Spaghetti. What else you guys have? Who else has had dinner? That's our biggest argument. What do you want for dinner? But I will tell you this: we
We
tonight
gotta figure it out
planned.
through Saturday.
Yeah, so we got tonight planned. Tonight we like to put things on chips, like tortilla chips, because that kind of like helps with my digestive a little bit. So sometimes we'll do like showgirl shrimp and cheese with salsa and stuff on chips. That's what we're having tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow night we're having the linguine with clam sauce. Friday night we're having what we call finger foods, so like little, snacks like you would have like at a football party. We make a meal out of that. We're having ribs Saturday, and then we don't know Sunday.
Right. Yes. So
grocery store day.
we'll be having ribs.
Yeah. So we have it figured out. No arguments.
I know, it's
no
crazy.
arguments.
I know, like several days.
Normally it's a big fight.
Yeah.
What do
Well,
you
it's
want for
not
dinner?
like fight. It's
No,
just,
it's
what do
just
you want
like-
for dinner?
yeah.
Can't you tell me what you want for dinner? Can we just pick something already? That's pretty much as it gets. Chips and curry
So Hell Kitten had pizza.
fries. Chips and curry fries. Texas toast.
Yeah, see, I gotta watch the curry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Breakfast time.
Okay. We love breakfast for dinner.
Well, he said he was in Australia, right?
Yes.
So that might be breakfast time there.
It might be
for
real
them.
breakfast time, yeah. But we still like breakfast for dinner. It could be breakfast time.
Rachel Rawson, what is Texas toast? Texas toast is that
Real thick toast.
thick toast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like cut almost twice the thickness of a regular slice of bread, I think.
Chandra Pivo, thank you for stopping in. We're going to live again tomorrow at 9 p.m. If you want to come back. If not, we'll be Friday, and then we got a video in the morning and video Friday. No, we'll be live again Saturday. Got a video morning, live tomorrow night, video Friday, and live Saturday. Yeah.
Right.
Cut more.
You broke your PC.
Habanero chili with cheese and tortilla chips. Yum. Oh,
that
man.
would be good.
That sounds good, but I would be
him.
on my way to the hospital after the 2 bites because I do not have a very good stomach. Yeah. I love spicy food, but it does not love me. You know what? I can't even eat manwich anymore.
I know.
We ate that early.
Sloppy Joes. He can't do them anymore.
For dinner.
Yeah.
And it got me. It came back up in the middle of the night. That's not fun.
Ooh, okay.
Panchos, chips, nacho cheese, avocado, fajitas, and jalapenos. Oh, man. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm. This is going to be the food list that's going to hurt my husband. Yeah, food is awesome. I do love to eat. I definitely like to eat. You're talking my language, Crip 6. That's what Clint Moore says.
Yeah. I wish I would have ate more spicy foods when I was younger.
When you were able to?
When I was able to, but...
Yeah. I used to eat a lot more spicy foods, but now that you can't, I've kind of stopped eating it, so it'll probably hurt me too now.
Yeah.
Because my body's not used to it anymore, because I've been blanding it up for you.
Yeah. Blanding it up.
That's right. Bland it up.
Blanding it up.
All right. Well, RJ Cox Paranormal. It's 8:30 in the morning there. Always good chatting with great people. Thanks for chatting over his morning coffee. Can't wait for the live stream from Hillview Manor. Yes. We will. We'll show it off for you.
Yeah.
Since you can't.
We'll definitely check out your channel too and see some. Hopefully, you're putting some paranormal stuff from Australia.
That'd be super awesome. Yeah.
You almost made it to Australia.
Once. I almost did. Yes, I almost did. I came within like I think it was 3 months of going, and then the trip was canceled, so I did not go. I almost went as a teacher leader for a people-to-people expedition.
Karen Summers says, my husband discovered McDonald's this summer, not so good for his hips. Yeah, the only thing we could get from McDonald's anymore is the Egg McMuffins. Yeah. I can't even eat a Big Mac.
I know it. They hurt you.
Ugh.
They hurt you.
It sucks.
Yeah. But Rachel Rawson, I need a South U.S. trip just for the food.
All right, guys. So we're going to try something here. We've seen this a few times before, and we're going to give it a shot. And
what are we doing?
Marianne has no clue what we're talking about.
I don't. What's going on?
So I think I can do this. We're going to go over and we're going to do a hashtag Parapeeps. Put that in chat. Hashtag Parapeeps raid on somebody and end our stream. And we're going to go over and apologize to Cab 7 who just went live and do a little raid on Cab 7.
Give me Cab 7?
I'm going to send you the link here.
I can maybe look at
There's going to be a lot of organizations that are out there.
Did you bring it up? We're going to do a hashtag Parapeeps on Cab 7.
Let's see. This one right here.
Peep.
I will put his link in there.
There we go, folks. So this is actually the first time we've done this. It'd be kind of cool. Just go over and tell Cab we said hi, hashtag Parapeeps. And we'll go over there for a little bit, and we'll be in chat with you guys. Tomorrow night we're going live again at 9 p.m. Eastern, if you want to come back and have some fun with us. And, yeah. we'll go ahead and wrap it up. So, hey, until next time.
Thanks for watching, and thanks for letting me rant today.
That's right. And happy hunting.